Namaste and a good day to all of you. I say good day because we know that people have been listening in Latvia, in USA, in India. A very warm welcome to all of you for this presentation on compatible food as per Ayurveda and its relevance today. And at the outset, let me thank Dr. Srinivas Rao who has been kind enough to give me this opportunity, and India Home and everybody present who shall be giving me a patient listening and have important questions. And I would like to convey my thanks to University of Latvia for having me here as a visiting professor and Ministry of Ayush for having deputed me to spread the knowledge of Ayurveda and we need to think about the first uh, ideal that Ayurveda speaks about, like Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinaha, Sarve Santu Niramayaha. Let the whole globe be uh, happy, peaceful, and let everybody be healthy. Too big an ideal, but too relevant today. So let us hope everybody is healthy in every way, physically, mentally, spiritually, geopolitically, in every way, they are very healthy. Then we need to move on to the topic of the day. Before that, I would like to state in one slide what is Ayurveda. Ayurveda is personalized and precision medicine. It depends on age, infants, babies, adults, aged, um, special conditions. So you have geographical variation, desert, grassland, where you live, and occupational levels of stress. What occupation could give you a free life, a stress-free life, or what occupation could give you a lot of stress? This has also been elaborated uh, in Ayurveda. Then the ethnic biodiversity, we have people from all over the world with different ethnicity. Then physical features again matches the mental maturity. We have cultural differences, we have religious differences, political differences. Food habits could be totally different and physical endurance like stamina, immunity, uh, so on and so forth. Patient, medications, environment, everything seems to be understood based on Panchabhautika principles. So, individual is unique in many million ways. Let us understand more about all that. Types of medicine. The whole world is made up of medicine or that which is not medicine. So, Beshaja is that which promotes health and does not cause any problems. It develops longevity and immortality. But what is not medicine is known as abheshaja. Abheshaja again is divided into badana and sanubadana. That which causes less side effects may be temporary or negligible. Sanubadana is that medicine which has long-term effects and needing management. So placebo and nocebo is comes under abheshaja. They are not medicines. So we believe in Ayurveda that mind makes molecules. Ayurveda speaks about Pratipurusha Siddhanta, that each individual is unique in millions of ways. So we speak about personalized medicine. We don't treat a condition, we treat a person. We manage the problems that he could be facing. And Ayurveda immunity is based on what are the 6 stages that has been uh, described, that has been uh, taught to us to develop good immunity. The 6 stages that uh, most Indians eat every day depends on what you eat: sweet, sour, salt, pungent, bitter, astringent, so on. We need to add moderate spice to live well. So, consuming all this mm, in a perfect proportion is advised. Then we go to New York, wherein hundreds of years ago, Charaka Club was uh, created by right-thinking doctors in USA, and now it has finished 100 years. Today, New York has mm, 210 hospitals with 64,000 odd beds. So it has multi-specialization, allergy, immunology, cardiology. You have a huge list of the specialization and specialization. So here we get a very big, very important question: which came first? Which, whether the hospitals came first or the patients came first? Whether patients created hospitals or hospital created patients? Ayurveda uh, had temporary hospitals, like for in battlefields, in for delivery, for special conditions, for and uh, it was not a permanent structure, because it was not the intention of people welcoming people to be sick. People need to be healthy, so there was no need for building multi-speciality hospitals. Can we go back? Ahara is food, that which is beneficial to develop varna, color, complexion, bala, stamina, and that which is going to bestow health, that which repairs, that which uh, stabilizes, that which also helps in uh, destruction of unwanted cells. So it is Panchabhotika. Food, medicines, environment, everything is made up of the Panchamahabhuta, the fundamental particles of life itself. So we know by epigenetics that you're what your grandparents ate, and what you eat is going to impact the children of the future. Ayurveda and the Vedic knowledge speaks about Annam Brahma. So it is the divinity that we see in food, presence of Godhead in food. So Ahara Deva Prasadascha, what it bestows. And Hippocrates also says, let food be thy medicine and medicine be thy food. But we need to understand what is food that can be medicine. Food, if we have perfect diet, patya is that which is beneficial, then we don't need to have medicines. But if we have medicines and we don't follow diet, then medicine is also of no use. So it creates happiness. When you take food, it creates satisfaction, health. Every cell is created, every cell is going to be then stabilizing aging. So create. The Brahma is going to create, and maintenance is done by Vishnu. Cell maintenance, sleep, happiness, all systems, repairs, everything, stabilizing aging. Then comes destruction. What cells need to be destroyed? Every time we know that new cells come up, and that is very important for moving towards a peaceful death. Then we have this very important question: can same food be given to all? Like we have an elephant, we have a monkey, we have a dog, we have a fish. Can all people have the same type of food? Like, can same food be given to people living in different parts of the world? So, same diabetic drug given globally. Is it scientific? It's a time that we ask questions. So, food should be fresh, made happily, made with a very good intention of love and care, and that is what is needed to be understood today. Non-compatible food is known as viruddha ahara. That which is not good, that which is not compatible to your cells is what we have to really dwell into it and then see what can be done. Hita and ahita ahara. Hita ahara is that which is good for tasting, that which is good for the body to create, to build everything. And ahita ahara, that which is not good, it is not good for the physical, mental, and spiritual well being. So it could cause allergies, hypersensitivity, food reactions, food to food reactions, and food poisoning. It could be acute or it could be chronic. It should be slow. It could be uh, slow poison. One man's food might be uh, poison to other. People could be eating lot of mushroom in some parts of the world, but until you know what is good mushroom, what is non-poisonous mushroom, you could not be eating it. We have uh, non-compatibility based on many factors, like what country, what food habits, what everything. Viruddha ahara is very important because ahara builds generations. What you eat is going to be carried on. Watch your food, the quantity and the quality. Food combinations, food and drug interactions, what you eat matters most. Thoughts during eating, company during eating, rules and regulations during preparing meals and serving meals. Why do we prefer food we relished during our childhood? What your grandparents ate. So what you eat is going to impact your grandkids. So eat right, think straight. What is the food that is right? An elephant which has been eating vegetarian all its life, even if it's given meat, does it change over its food habits? It doesn't. So a lion is a lion and an elephant is an elephant. So here we have the concept of satmya, what the elephant has been eating all its life. And Oka Satmya is how slowly human beings could change food habits. Coming back to New York, you have seen all this food: strawberry cheesecake, pizza, lobsters, corned beef. You have a lot of things that you're very familiar with, and it is New York. New York leads in many ways. New York could be leading in food, it could be leading in science, it could be leading in multiple ways. So, here is the right time to say what Ayurveda can offer. Everybody asks this question like, I want to have tea, but I don't want to have sugar. So can I add honey? So honey changes its chemical composition, the molecular structure is changed, and honey in Ayurveda has huge impact. Ayurvedo Amrutanam. Among all nectars, Ayurveda is the best. When human beings were made, uh, like when you buy a new vehicle, you're given a uh, booklet. as to how you should take care of the uh, vehicle. Similarly, when human beings were sent to earth, Ayurveda was given as a user's manual. So, honey here is Nitya Rasayana. You should consume ghee, honey, milk. These are some big list as to what you could eat every day to maintain good health. But everywhere, honey, heated honey or freezed honey is advised against. Heated honey is not for assimilation. It could be toxic. It should be used only for detoxification, wherein it is thrown out immediately. When honey is heated to a certain degree, a Maillard reaction, browning reaction happens. Time tested truth is depicted in Ayurveda. So it could not be like immediately you would not be able to see an effect, but in the long run, you see that it has an effect. It should not be, it is known to be producing 5-hydromethyl floral when honey is heated. Sugars, when they are heated, it could change. So Ayurveda has been since centuries giving honey to neonates, which is taboo in many countries because it can be having um, poisonous microbes. So, but it is not genetically modified honey. It is pure honey that has not been genetically modified in India, and we have been giving it to kids. We have been using it extensively, but though it is nectar, it has to have a dosage fixation. It need not be given in uh, huge quantity. 2 to 4 spoons should be the maximum that honey can be given to individuals because too much of honey can also be detrimental. Food for all. So, what you have been used to all your life, you have been in South India, you will be eating South Indian food. If you are in Orissa, you will be eating Orissa food. So, that is known as Satmya. Satmya is, but if you come over from Karnataka to Kashmir, then you want to change over your food, it should be gradually changed over. If you're coming from India to US, then gradually food changes should take place suitable for the country that you are migrated to. So, some examples of what is not compatible based on the taste. So, salt and milk should not be combined together and taken. And fish and milk. I've been trying to find out which community, which country uses fish and milk together. You have so many other non-compatible food based on the uh, taste, based on the after effects, based on the ultimate changes that happen inside the digestive system. Radish and milk, uh, beans and different sorts of milk, yogurt should not be consumed because it is of different taste and after effects. Hot and cold, when and why? See, after during Panchakarma, we always say detoxification. We always say that hot water should be given. But if you are drinking hot tea and rinse your mouth with cold water, or you take a hot bath, you go for a shower, or you expose yourself to sunbathing and then come back and take chilled drinks. So, this could be a variation in circulation and it could cause problems. So, you need to be cautious about the temperature of food that you consume immediately, one after the other. Then you have Latvian food. So these are the Latvian delicacies. So what is the taste? What is the effect? What is the after effect? You need to understand. But rye bread um, and the different sort of Yogurt, you have colored yogurt, you have flavored yogurt, you have lots of non-vegetarian delicacies that Latvians enjoy, and you have food, you must remember, is less powerful, but medicines are more powerful. And we have to consider when we prescribe medicines that medicines are more powerful than food. So we have variations in medicine. Why not in medicine? So Kramaviruddha. Kramaviruddha is how to eat, where to eat, why not to eat on a street, why not to eat in um places like this that you see, though it is a street food has become a very it is in vogue. People think that eating on street is good, eating on street is enjoyable, but it is very important to see how you eat, who are seeing you while you're eating, like people who could have nothing to eat and they could be seeing what you eat. So all that also matters. And how you eat and stand and eat, watching TV while eating, watching TV wherein you have fierce fighting going on. It could be overindulgence, that is also viruddha. How much you could eat based on how much you really need. What are the calories that you need? So overeating is also viruddha, or not eating. Autophagy or fasting in irregular ways is also advised against. So you could be a sumo wrestler, you could be any wrestler, you could be a farmer based on your appetite. How good is your appetite and how many calories you really need, or all the things that also come under Agni Viruddha. Then Desha Viruddha is a very important topic in non-compatibility. So Indians in USA, Europe, Antarctica, other planets, based on where you live, from where you have migrated. Gradually, you need to give up uh, Indian food and cautiously, carefully adopt food of the place where you have migrated. And you should remember that moderation is the key. Ayurveda is global, it is futuristic. It tells you how and why food is so important as per the region, season, climate, health condition. Everything needs to be considered in Desha Viruddha. Is if your life you have been a vegetarian, be an elephant. If you want to take up um, olive oil, do it gradually. Uh, Climate dictates, but it again dictates how carefully, slowly you should do it. Let us all be humans first and then an American or an Indian. We need to understand how we need to change food habits. Kala Viruddha. Mangoes and coconuts in cold country. Everywhere, every time it is imported. So, based on season, people were growing melons or mangoes and all that. But today, genetic modification says that we get kiwi, strawberries in India, we get mangoes and coconuts in Latvia, asparagus and leeks all around the year, melons, papaya, pineapple from tropical countries to Arctic areas. So, because the world has become a global village, we have so many issues to be thought over. So, oranges, mandarins, avocados from Spain. What is there in New York? New York gets everything thanks to technology, thanks to the economic condition, all that. Then Satmya Viruddha. You have been eating rice all your life. So switching over to millets, switching over to buck rice, buckwheat, switching over to ragi or rye bread. or African fufu or sushi. You have lot of continental food. Eating continental food, Chinese food, Italian pizza, you have all this. But you have to remember, was your genes capable of digesting it? Was it what you have been used to? So that is Satmya Viruddha. American pasta. You have been eating rice all your life, and if you switch over immediately to pasta, what could happen? So you need to understand that is Satmya Viruddha. Then you have Agni Viruddha. People have by birth very strong appetite, and that is Tikshna Agni. So people who have good appetite, like mm, and Samagni, this baby is very happy because all the time the normal appetite is there, whereas this baby has Vishamagni or Tikshnagni. All the time it is hungry. This baby is having Mandagni, could be sleeping more. But without understanding what is your Agni, if you go on eating or if you don't eat, that is not good for maintaining good health. So, Agni, Koshta, we have so many things, Koshta Viruddha. So, if you are thin and take huge amount of castor oil, then it is going to not help you. Whereas you are obese, you are a Kapha Prakriti person, and you drink less castor oil. Or you have to think what is your Koshta. Koshta is basically to understand what is your, if you have a different sort of food, if you take lot of dairy products and you have purgation, it could be that you are um, Mrudu Koshta person. Koshta is the digestive system is not capable of taking everything. So, Koshta Viruddha is based on that you need to give the medicines. People with Mrudu Koshta could have lot of purgations while taking antibiotics. And people who are Krura Koshta could have a bigger um, need for a huge purgation. So based on that, Koshta Viruddha. Then you have Parihara Viruddha. Some people take a lot of coffee and then immediately take uh, curd rice. Or you could be taking different tastes uh, like this kid. Or it is a uh, trend today to have uh, alwa, which is hot, and on top of it, you have ice cream. You call ice cream fudge. You have something hot and immediately follow it with something cold. So, this immediate variation could cause problems in your digestive system. Then, Hridaya Viruddha, that which is not good to see, that which is fallen down, that which is rotting, that which is not a happy sight, then that food is Hridya Viruddha. You should not consume that type of food. Then these foods which are like garlic and milk, radish and milk, and basil and milk. So these are the things that Ayurveda says not to be combined. We have pomegranate juice and um, different berries, cranberry, carrot, and pineapple. You have different types of juices which cannot be combined and taken because it has an impact on um, not only your digestive system, it could also have an impact if you are a patient on as an antihypertensive, anti-diabetic, statin, statins, analgesics, and antipsychotic drugs. So interaction with fruits and vegetable juices. So it should be in limitation. You should not thrive only on juices. Moderation is the key. Drinking excessive cups of tea based on the climate, tea could be different. It could be a lot of spices in winter, less spices in summer, or just milk and tea based on the climate. So, green tea. You have so many choices, you have to be careful. Then we have examples like what is sweet, what is sour, what is salt, what is pungent, what is bitter, what is astringent. Sambar powder or making curry in India could have all the six tastes. Honey is sweet, but at the end it could be astringent. Myrobalan, like amla, is having all six tastes except salt. Garlic has all six tastes except salt. Um, you have to find out what is the Panchamahabhuta constituencies so that you can eat much better. Then, if you are in the desert area and start drinking a lot of um, alcoholic drinks, if you are in cold weather and start eating freezed food, like you enjoy ice cream on a winter day, when it is snowing, that definitely has an impact on your health. What to eat at night, how much to eat at night. Eating at midnight when your appetite is not good, when you are not really supposed to be eating, then or you eat too much or you eat a lot of curds, then it is going to uh, have an impact on your digestive system. You can see here lot of people going around with their mobiles, watching mobile too much. Nothing too much is advised in Ayurveda. Then meat, all meat same. It has protein, vitamins, fat. You have kangaroo meat in Australia. You have lamb everywhere. You have camel, pig, snail meat, eel. You can think of what is the meat that is not available in which part of the country. It is the civilization or economic booms that we see that people could be eating everything available on earth. So, what happens if you eat viruddhahar? It could result in blindness, impotency, various skin disease, mental ailments, respiratory disturbances. So, we need to say no to viruddhahara. Let us see what is happening in US, because it is a country with latest technology, latest research in medicine. But why is cancer increasing? Risk factors such as highly processed foods, sugary beverages, obesity, type 2 diabetes, sedentary lifestyle. So it has increased. And NIH, the National Institute of Health, says that arthritis, rheumatology, autoimmune conditions have all increased. Allergies have increased. So, what you are eating and what you're thinking is also very important. Then Indian food varies state-wise. So you can see that it is not same food in India. It depends on so many factors. Then you have very tasty food, but you need to consume that less. Then you have a very important topic, that is global alcoholic drinks. You see that each country has got different alcoholic beverages, and most of the time people take a lot of alcoholic beverages followed by food to pair with alcohol. How safe? Lot of non-vegetarian, highly fried, pungent, strong flavors, salts, and spices. These are all, according to Ayurveda, not compatible. It is going to cause dehydration faster, it is going to cause problems in the digestive system faster. Then you have Avastha Viruddha. You are very fond of adventure sport, you are fond of excessive activities, and then activities based on that could increase your dosha. So, Vata Pitta Kapha, and that is going to result in a lot of health issues. So, IBS in US has been increasing. Uh, then skin problems. So we need to think why skin burden is 84% million Americans are having this, because we don't give a thought as to what we are eating. Liver transplant has been increasing in US, and 17,000 patients of liver are on the waiting list to get liver transplant. So we need to take care of how we live. The liver depends upon the liver. Are we overlooking the food factors? Male infertility, male fertility is declining. So, increased rates of obesity, poor diet, and exposure to environmental toxins. Ayurveda has been considering all this and speaks about how food should be conducive to the body and the mind and the Atma. So, age-related macular degeneration, glaucoma, retinal retinopathies are all increasing. So, we have the best medicines, we have the best super specialty hospitals, but why these diseases are increasing is a thought we really need to ponder over. Who are not affected by Viruddhahar? There are people who are not affected. Youth, youth who are healthy in every way, and who has great appetite, healthy appetite, who does follow routine, suitable exercise, great stamina. Great stamina includes physically, mentally, spiritually. You need to be very healthy. So migraine can be prevented. Ayurveda and yoga solutions could be helpful because 39 million people in US have migraine. So migraine is also due to lot of viruddhahara. Viruddhahara management. Yes, after listening to all this viruddhahara, we could be getting scared. Where are we leading to? So rules and regulations, panchakarma detoxification as per the season, dinacharya, rutucharya, panchakarma, and the supervision of a experienced Vaidya helps you overcome all this. It is better late than never. Meditation instead of medication. We will see if meditation could be helpful and it could replace medication. Say no to drugs, say yes to yoga. Dinacharya, Rutucharya, Sadvrutta. These are all the topics that we need to focus more upon. And before I can end up, I am welcome to more of discussion after the presentation. Thank you a lot.